Hey, hello everyone. We're here today to talk a little bit about FCMS. If you're new to the business, what is FCMS? If you had the chance to work with the business for some time and with FCMS, to understand a little bit more what's going on and keep you up to date with FCMS development. I'm here with Jitan. He's 199 Enfield SME. What that means, you can recognize them guys by a nice, lovely pink high vises. He's there to support anything phase 2 related, problem solving, training, any support that you guys need on the shop floor. Jitan is here.
Yeah.
Okay, Jitan. So what is FCMS?
FCMS is a warehouse management system that is solely, purely developed for Waitrose, and it's a Waitrose product. We receive thousands of cases of stock daily basis. We pick and ship. With this system, we know exactly where each item lives individually. With the system, it knows where it is located, what we have in terms of stock availability as well, live. And it directs us to the place exactly where the product is when you scan it. So it is, a massive system that gives us a lot of information on where it is, how much we got in stock, a live system.
Okay, so in simple terms, it's a system that allows receiving of the stock on site, movement of the stock on site, and shipping the stock to the customers, right amount of stock at the right time.
Yep, yeah, it does. It directs us to wherever the stock is in the warehouse, on the shelf, back, where the location is for it in terms of quantity as well.
Sure. So I've introduced you as a phase 2 specialist. So maybe for those that don't know yet, what is phase 2? What is the stock part of the system?
Okay, well, phase 2 is simply the next stage in which the system not only knows the location of the stock, but the volume. It understands not only where, but also how much of the stock we have in that particular location or the particular product. It triggers also the level of when it goes down, it triggers like we're running low, so it tells you to order of that particular product.
So it will order the product when we're running low on stock, it will direct it.
Yeah, it would. And then it also handles waste transfers, keeping records of the whole system correctly. So if somebody was to waste something, it will minus it from the system to say one's been broken, damaged, or whatever. It's like a audit trail that tells you the real figure.
So I understand with phase 2 going forward, as the rollout progress, every single activity stock related, either is it transfer,
waste,
is it waste, is
put
it
back,
put back, is it put away, return.
Yes.
Every single activity is going to be stock system driven.
Yes, it is. It is.
Sure. So you said it's a new thing and it's being rolled out in stages. So I understand, like with everything that is new, there are some challenges that we're facing. So if you just maybe talk us through the biggest challenges that we're facing with that.
The problem is it's a culture shock to everyone because people get sort of wired up the way they want to work. Suddenly a new system is introduced, so people have to change the way they work. So it will be a culture shock in the terms of working environment for the individual, because now a place for everything and everything in its place. I'm sure you've heard this slogan before. So it's a big culture shock that needs to happen in a work environment, that everybody has to get on board. Training, continuous improvement, not only for the partners, but also the evolution of the system. as we go forward. There will be challenges, but if everybody supports the whole system, it's a wonderful system to work with. And it's brilliant for involvement from like compliance, receiving, replan, everything, because you could track everything on it. And overall, everything will fall in its place if everyone was to do their bit. It's like a teamwork.
Okay, and so I think that's the very important thing that you've mentioned here around the teamwork, around everyone playing their part.
Yes.
Because if the cage is not received properly, then we can't put it on the shelf.
No.
If we can't put it on the shelf properly and the cage is not completed and closed down properly, then it affects the big side of the operation.
It affects
and so on and so forth. It's like a butterfly
It's a knock-on
effect where
effect. Yeah.
if you don't play your part, you break that chain,
That's right.
and then you affect the rest of the operation.
It is. It is
Eventually
vital.
the customer.
Yeah, it is, because they're the ones that will ultimately lose, because they won't make no money, because they won't get their stuff. So it is vital for everyone to play their role. You know, from back door, since when the trailer arrives for delivery, you take it, you scan it off, so everybody's got a role to play in this. You know, even a picker, the people that do compliance, wastage, and everything. So everything is accountable.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Oh, okay.
I'm hoping that we've sort of highlighted a little bit what's going on with the system, what's going on with phase 2, and you understand a little bit more about what is your role to play, and that you know where to look for the support if you're not sure about anything, if you need more training, if you've got any question. These are the guys that can help you out with anything phase 2.
They've got them in like all the shift, AM, PM, at night, so you can always get someone to say, look, I don't understand this, can you help me? You know, everyone's there to help one another.
Look for the pink 5Gs.
Yeah, look for the high pink. And you know what? That's the only way we'll make the whole system success. Everybody gets together and says, right, we'll all get involved. Otherwise, it's not going to be doable and individual.
Okay, thank you for that.
No problem, Adam.
Thank you, guys.
See you later.
See you. Alright, cool, man.
But hopefully, you know, with this,